Now I am going to discuss the concept of solving statement sums involving upstream and downstream. In these type of questions, we are generally given that a streamer or a boat is going upstream and then it is coming downstream. Basically, we should know what is the difference between upstream and downstream. Whenever a river is flowing, it is always in the downstream. That means the river flows from the higher altitude to the lower altitude. So it is always flowing in the downstream direction. But if the boat is going in the upstream direction, that means against the flow of the river. That means if the speed of the river is x and the speed of boat is y, as we say that we are going upstream, that means the boat is going against the flow of the river. That means the river is pushing the boat down and the boat is still moving in the upward direction. That means the resultant speed is in the upward direction. So we can say the speed of the boat should be greater than the speed of the river. That means the relative speed will be relative speed or speed upstream will be y minus x. That means if the boat is moving with the speed of y kilometers per hour and the speed of the river is x kilometers per hour, then the speed upstream will be y minus x. That means it will be less than y because the river is pushing the boat downwards. But when the river is moving, when the boat is moving in the downward direction, that means speed downwards will be x plus y, because as the river is helping the boat to move in the downward direction, that means the boat is moving in the direction of the flow of the river. So the river is not opposing the flow, hence the speed will increase. So the speed becomes x plus y kilometers per hour. In these type of questions, this is the only situation, this is the point where we have to identify what the speed will be, and then we can use the formula of speed, that means distance upon time, and we can derive the statement, and then when we will solve the statement, we will find the speed that we have assumed and we will calculate the answer. So this is how we can calculate. We can use the concept of speed and that the river is in the downward flow and the boat is moving in the upward. If it is moving in the upward direction, we say that the boat is in the opposite direction of the river, or we can say that the river is opposing the boat. So the relative speed will be y minus x. And in the case of downward flow, the speed will be x plus y, and then we'll use the formula of speed and then we'll derive an equation and then we'll solve that equation. Now I'm going to discuss a question based on the concept of upstream and downstream. Suppose we are given a question, a boat goes upstream from one point to another in 9 hours and the same distance is upstream in 10 hours. That means if a boat is going downstream, it takes 9 hours to cover a particular distance, and the same distance is covered in 10 hours when it goes upstream, and we are given that the speed of the stream is 1 kilometer per hour, and we are supposed to find the speed of boat in still water. So we'll assume the speed of boat. Let the speed of boat in still water equal to x kilometers per hour. Now speed of stream is 1 kilometer per hour. So speed upstream is equal to x minus 1 kilometer per hour, because the river is flowing in the downward direction and we are going in the upward. So the speed upstream will be x minus 1 kilometer and speed downstream will be x plus 1 kilometer per hour. Now, as we are given the number of hours that the boat is taking, and we will find the distance. That means now the formula is speed is equal to distance upon time. So we can say that distance is equal to speed into time. or now using this formula, then distance upstream is equal to, as the speed upstream is x minus 1 and the time upstream is 10 hours, it will be x minus 1 into 10 hours, and distance downstream is equal to x plus 1 into 9. Now we have found that the distance travelled in the upstream is x minus 1 into 10 and the distance downstream is x plus 1 into 9, and according to question we are given that the same distance is travelled. So we can say x minus 1 into 10 is equal to x plus 1 into 9, or we can say 10x minus 10 is equal to 9x plus 9, or 10x minus 9x is equal to 9 plus 10, or x is equal to 19 kilometers per hour. So this is how we can calculate the speed of the boat in the still water. I would like to discuss it again. That means we are given the speed of the stream is 1 kilometer per hour, and let us assume that the speed of the boat in still water is x kilometers per hour. Then speed upstream will be x minus 1 kilometer per hour and speed downstream will be x plus 1 kilometer per hour. Speed is equal to, and we know that the speed is equal to distance upon time. As we have been given the time and we know the speed, so we can calculate distance. The formula for distance will be speed into time. Now the speed is in the case of upstream the speed is x minus 1 and the time is 10 hours, so x minus 1 into 10, and distance downstream is x plus 1 into 9. And according to the question, it is given that the same distance is travelled in the upstream and the downstream direction. So we can say x minus 1 into 10 is equal to x plus 1 into 9. And this is the equation that we have derived from the statement, and then we will solve the equation and we find x is equal to 90. The main concept is that in the case of upstream we have to subtract the speed, and in the case of downstream we have to add the speed of the boat and the stream or the river. That means as the boat is in the upstream direction, let the speed of boat in still water is x, and the speed of stream is 1. So the speed upstream will be x minus 1 and speed downstream will be x plus 1.